Noah Rogers has just committed.
All right, let's go.
Wow. My goodness.
Okay.
That's
That's just crazy.
You guys talk while I post on the internet.
I know I got a little work to do too.
Okay, well, these guys have to get to work, but before you do, is there anything on Noah Rogers that was not stated earlier when there was speculation that he would commit?
I guess we just don't know if he ever did make this visit to Columbus or not. I guess, I guess we'll find out here in the hours and days ahead. Maybe he made it to campus today and has decided that was that. Or maybe he saw the handwriting on the wall and saw, if I don't commit now, I lose my spot in this class because they're going to go down and get the next guy. I mean, they're just they're not messing around at this point. And I'm interested to find out more about this as the day progresses, as to exactly what happened here, because it was a bit of a fire drill over the weekend. Like nobody seemed to know or understand why he wasn't on campus. And, then you heard some underpinnings that maybe there was travel or something or the other. But, man, they just the rich just keep getting richer. This is crazy. This is nuts. This is 14 top 100 wide receivers and 7 in the top 50 in the last 5 years. 14 and 7. Who does this? Yeah.
Noah Rogers, 15 games played this past high school season, 70 catches, 1,432 yards. That's almost 21 yards per clip, 22 touchdowns. He scored 33 in his career on 102 catches. All right, number one player in North Carolina.
Yeah, we had a chance to go out to his high school as part of our Southern Swing and talk to him and talk to his coach. And, he really seems to be one of those kids that, he's going to be a great locker room kid. He's a little on the quiet side, but then again, talking to two strange dudes from Ohio who've just come in to see him, he probably wasn't quite sure what to make of us, but you pop in his huddle tape and just see what they're getting there. And it's funny because I think a lot of programs out there nationally with either of the Rogers guys, unrelated, Noah or Bryson, that would be the number one receiver in their class. And I think that everybody's going to look at the Ohio State class and be, well, this is about Ennis and Tate. Well, don't sleep on either of these guys because, this is a true four-man class of just hired killers. These guys are just that good. I was told today that it could be Noah Rogers, and I never really had time to let my mind kind of process that. So maybe in the after show, like in the show where they talk about The Walking Dead afterwards, on that show, I've had a moment to kind of think about this. But this is atypical what's going on right now.
Let's honor some super chats here. Treasure the Tour, appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for that. What's up, fellas? Looks like things are really good, looking good. Shout out to my brother Kevin, Tony, and Tom. Also, NH, appreciate your comment. Saying here, thank you for the contribution. Hello, Mark and fellas, love your content. Mark, I watched you on Steve Dace's podcast. I liked how you kept your composure on this podcast. I think TTUN fans are delusional. Then we've got Ty Kroner. Thank you so much for the contribution. Ty, appreciate the input. Always enjoy these videos. I think we've caught up. Thank you so much, everyone.
I wonder what the market would be. I wonder what the market would be for an Ohio State, Michigan video show where people don't keep their composure. Like, would that be better than the ones where they do keep their composure?
I was met on the Michigan podcast yesterday with the 5 reasons why Michigan is going to beat Ohio State again. And I usually am measured and so forth. And I came a little bit more with my scarlet and gray to shoot down at least the first 4 points. I got to say I backed off on the 5th one because it did involve toughness. And I said, well, I got to wait and see if Ohio State's going to get back to playing Ohio State type football. This team ran it 13% less than the average team in FBS last year, and also ran it 110th rushing attempts in the nation. and they were blowing most people out. So you would think that they would run the ball more. I just think they need to be a little bit more dedicated to Travion Mayan and the rest of those guys.
Well, I believe they are also first or second in the nation in yards per carry. Third, actually, just slightly behind Utah and Coastal Carolina. And so they could run it. It's just there were times where it did not go so well, short yardage situations and late season situations, as we saw.
Yes, most famously, first possession, second half in the big house.